Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we are back for another episode of the Nova Hoenn Nuzlocke. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we have arrived on over into where the beginning part of Mount Chimney is going to be, but unfortunately, it seems like Team Aqua is going to be blocking the actual entranceway to go and head off into there. So instead, we are going to go and start reaching off into where Fallarbor Town is going to be happening. Now, within our way, we should be running on into some brand new encounters out here, such as being around within Route 113, and it seems like we found ourselves with an Aegislash, which that's actually a pretty neat Pokemon. I hardly ever really get to go and use this Pokemon all that too much. I know that before, I think in the Pokemon Y Prox Lock, I think that was like the only one time that I think I've only ever really got to go and use an Aegislash before, because I never found one even in the Sun and Moon randomizers that I went and did, or even in the Ultra Sun Ultra Moon randomizer, that never even happened as well. So if I can be able to go and hopefully see if I can capture out with this guy here, this would be a really nice good addition to go and see what this guy actually has to offer with some of his specialty moves, because I know that here in this game, if you guys don't know, majority of these Pokemon that we be running on into with are going to be somewhat extreme randomized within a way. Now, not like the typings are going to just be the same, but the moves are going to be a little bit more changed up here from what you guys can be able to go and see from what is happening throughout the series. But yeah, so Meteors Falls though, that will be more so into the next episode. We are going to reach off into the beginning entrance of Meteors Falls of our time, but that's just going to basically be about it. And then hopefully by within the next episode, we should at least be able to reach off into, I want to say, where Lava Ridge Town should actually be at, and see what is going to be happening around from there. Now, I know that Lava Ridge Town does have a, well, I want to say an egg Pokemon that's going to be around, and hopefully that Pokemon is going to be randomized, because we don't know exactly what type of Pokemon we're going to be running on into, even with an egg randomized, well, Pokemon as well, too, because I know that, I think originally before, wasn't there like a, well, we ran into like a static rock smash randomized Pokemon, so I'm pretty certain if we could go and see something like that, probably the eggs will also be randomized too. Now, with these two videos for our time for today, you guys should potentially be seeing another one of the Wonder Co-op episodes between me and Kevin, or if not, if Kevin is unavailable to actually make it today for the actual recording sesh, we'll probably be jumping on into, I want to say Twilight Princess, because I know that that has been a series that has been a long-awaited hiatus for quite some time, and hopefully, with everything by now, we should at least be able to get back into the groove of things and be able to continue onwards with the Twilight Princess HD series and head off into there. Now, I think I'll be probably keeping everything as the same from like the past two other episodes, because I know that during our time of the two episodes of Twilight Princess, it was more so webcam related, but well, not really in a webcam, but my DSLR related with the face cam and everything. So I'll probably be doing that with within there as well too for again, but the only thing that is going to be somewhat different is that I'm not actually going to be using my HD PVR2. I'm actually going to be going and using a different capture card. That's going to be for my aces, because that can actually somewhat help me record out things a little bit faster than without having HD PVR2. So that will be something pretty neat to go and see from there. And of course, here there is going to be some new trainers, I think, around here within 113, I think, for this route, right? Because I think this is where we're going to get ourselves introduced to the ninja trainers, which they're normally the ones that always like to kind of hide on in through some of these little different, like small holes or whatnot. And if you do go and run up onto one of them, a ninja guy will go and pop out, and then we'll have to go and face off into some of them. Now, there is, like, something special known as, like, the suit sack that's here. You can actually go and pick up with, like, all the different ash that is, like, around here within the area. And if you do collect, like, so much, you can actually go and talk back to the guy that actually likes having all this type of ash things that are falling around here. And I don't know exactly what he goes and does, really, because I never really went out of my way to ever really see what type of reward that you could go and be able to pick up from here. But let's go and run around for a little bit, and yep, so here we go, introduction of the Ninja Kid. So here we go. Or the Ninja Boy, I should say. Yeah, sometimes some of these guys normally kind of have like about like 1 to like 3 some odd amount of Pokemon. It just depends on what type of trainer that you go and run into with. Now, we do have Route 114 pass by the Fallarbor Town, so we will be able to go and run on into that type of encounter. And I just want to go and point this out that the encounter that we're going to be running on into in Route 114 is going to be pretty nice, and we'll be able to see what that Pokemon is going to be a little bit later from here. Alright, so it seems like Minnie is going to be getting all the way up to level 28. Now, it seems like also as well, throughout this whole entire episode, is that I'm going to be using a little bit more of Minnie frequently throughout most of the times, because like some of these different like randomized battles was actually pretty nice for what Dedenne can actually go and do around over here. Now, mind you, we do have the soft boil move. I know that was a move that happened during the last episode, and that should be somewhat pretty handy, if I have to say so, because soft boil is somewhat pretty nice if you do want to kind of do like some free healing. But the one thing they have to be a little bit careful of is that when you do the soft boil move, it actually kind of injures a little bit of what your HP is going to be all about, because like it's kind of like siphoning off like most of your HP off of your particular Pokemon that you do have soft boil with. So even though that's nice, it's not going to be all that too friendly for the other Pokemon that's going to be having the soft boil move. But now we're going to go and set up for Thunder. And there we go. I think I should at least be able to knock out the Manaphy right there. So good job, Dedenne. Already went to take care of 2 of those different battles right there. Yeah, we're going to be getting up to a lot of levels here, because like majority of these Pokemon that we're going to be facing off with, we're going to be getting at least like around like 1,000 and something odd like EXP. I want to say like probably by like the end of this series, like when we start reaching off into like the Pokemon League, I think we'll probably be way over leveled. I'm gonna probably say, because like I'm gonna estimate that maybe around like level 65 or so, or maybe a little bit like in the level 70 range, will probably be like around that is actually ballpark for when that time does happen. But it also has to be with the amount of trainers that I also do go and battle away as well too, right? Because we do also have to go and take care of some off-record training sessions and whatnot. So you guys may probably see like an increase of some extra levels later. So it seems like there's just going to be a lot of Aegislashes here. It seems like this is going to be like the common Pokemon for our web. Okay, now, wow, I don't know what type of Pokemon is from that shadow, but it's too bad that we were never being able to go and see what that Pokemon was actually all about until another Aegislash just when it showed up. But we're almost just a few more feet away into Fallarbor Town. We just got like just a couple more other trainer battles that we just need to go and battle off with here. But double team, not really something that I was really expecting for. I thought it was going to be at least somewhat of a randomized TM or something, but unfortunately that's not going to be it. Okay. Now, I think this trainer normally has, like, I think, like, 1 Pokemon, right? Yeah, so it does. Oh, it has a B-Barrel. Okay, well, that shouldn't really be all that too bad, because we do have Baxter right here. Like, I think just 1 Power Whip should basically just really go out of our way to knock out with the B-Barrel right here. And there we go. And if Kevin actually does show up for today, like, I can't wait till I go and show him what my new gaming laptop is all about. Yeah, because if you guys don't know, I do have a new gaming laptop, which I am going to be doing that with all my videos and everything. This is all going to be coming from this laptop for the new one that I'm doing right here. Yeah, so there's the guy with the suit sack that he'll go and give it to you. Something that you really don't have to go and really worry about all that much. But let's just go and run out of here for now. And continue onwards within our journey. Oh, look at that. Max Ether. That's actually pretty nice. That'll come in very handy if we ever do run into the Pokemon League at some point. Because I wouldn't really want to go and waste out Max Ethers right away, because those like type of items are like really, really rare to go and find. Because like you can't normally go and buy those at your local department store or anything. So unfortunately you kind of have to kind of conserve on those for a little bit. Because like it's kind of like those items from like Final Fantasy, like from like the old school Final Fantasy games, like the elixirs and stuff. Like you don't want to be going and wasting out on those, because those things are like really hard to go and come by. Ooh, and there's that stone edge. That would have probably hurt me for quite a bit of damage if that actually did land, but thank goodness that it didn't. Yeah, so this whole other girder does have like a whole other set of like some other different moves. I'm quite surprised. Maybe we'll probably come across with a stone edge with our Duggan, maybe. Now, I know that during a couple episodes ago, I know that we saw that Growlithe evolved into Arcanine without having an actual Firestone. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen at level 40, because it seems like probably at level 40 we'll be able to have the probably an evolution that's going to be showing up, and then then we'll be able to have that Conkeldurr. That should at least be somewhat pretty handy there. Yeah, so there's a Torchic, an actual Torchic right there that's going to be sounding like Growlithe. There we go. So, all said and done with that, and all we have to go and do now is just keep heading straight on ahead from here, and I think Fallarbor Town is just right here. So, very nice. Now, Fallarbor Town is actually pretty cool because this is actually one particular spot where you can finally be able to go and pick up on quick balls. And it is like the one area which I'm pretty sure that you should be able to go and find quick balls around over here. And I think you can also get dust balls as well too. So if you do want to ever go and stock up on dust balls or quick balls or anything, this is like the proper place to go ahead and do so. And we're going to be having to come back here to Fallarbor Town quite a bit later on once we get the Eon Flute, because I'm going to be wanting to at least hopefully find some legendary Pokemon, because I know that here in Oras you could go and find like the what's it known as, the Lake Trio that's going to be here, so that's something early that you can go and do, and hopefully we can pick up with a lot of quick balls for that. Yeah, so now what is going to have to happen here is that we have to go and find this Professor Cosmo guy, and seems like he's got himself kidnapped by these Team Aqua Grunts, the new Team Aqua that's going to be here in this game. So we're going to have to go and help out with that a little bit later on. But let's go through the mart first. Yeah, so we got some quick balls, dust balls, dive balls. I'm not really all that too like I don't really want those at all. But yeah, dust balls or quick balls, that would be something interesting to go and do. But yeah, so it looks like we're gonna go for some Ultra Balls instead. I think that's about it. Okay, so I think 114 should be coming up around here shortly. Now, one of these houses does actually pertain out on some sort of tunnel area. Now, I believe later on throughout the game, I think probably a post-game wise or something, after once you go and defeat off with the gym and everything, you should be able to come back over here to this guy's house, which then I believe he actually went and dug through like almost his whole entire way throughout this small little inlet cave. And I'm pretty sure you can also run into Pokemon a little bit later on. I don't think you can go and run into Pokemon right now, but this is an area for a little bit of a for an encounter if you do need it at some point. Yeah, because I think later on throughout the game, like probably until you start reaching off into like Moss Deep or something, this guy's gonna keep on continue onwards with his dig, and then the area is just gonna like extend a little bit more, which then we'll be able to get some new Pokemon here. Yeah, just checking around a little bit to see if there is a Pokemon, but unfortunately there is not. Got to come back. Okay. So, for right now, Route 114 is down here. And let's go and figure out what we can go and run into. Because, like, Route 113, we've already went and already got our encounter, but Route 114, we never been down here yet. So, let's go and throw on down with our old rod, see what we can go and run into. And with that being said in mind, we got ourselves... Come on, let it be something good. And it is a Rhyperior. Wow. Okay, that is a interesting find of an encounter right there. Now, I know that we ran into a Rhyhorn before, right? And that was something from the other different ponds that we run on into from the last time. But having a fully evolved, like, actual final evolution of what Rhyhorn is all about, we got Rhyperior out of all things, and pretty intrigued to see what type of moves that he'll be able to go and grab later. Seems like currently right now he just only has I think what's it with Growl at this point. Let's see what else he's got, because he at least has to have some other moves. He's in his final final state, so it looks like he also has Icicle Crash. That's pretty insane. That's like an Avalog move, isn't it? Wow, so this guy's got a little bit of some Avalog in him. So yeah, so it looks like Strength is going to be our go-to move. That's what I was trying to originally go and do with with Aegislash, was that I wanted to just set up for Strength and then try to at least make sure that I go and lower him out a little bit. But it seems like that is not going to be happening either. Which unfortunately we went and knocked out with the Aegislash back in the previous route. But I think that's good enough. We already went and put him into the yellow right there, so maybe one good Ultra Ball should at least work, right? We never really went and used an Ultra Ball yet on this guy. So let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, and there we go. And I think we'll probably be able to get it. So yes, we do. Nice. Okay, well that is pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see what happens later when we start reaching off into Lava Ridge. Because I know that I'm not going to be using Hickory, like throughout our team though. Because like Hickory is just only here just to be like our HM guy, our HM buddy for a little bit. Because right now we have both with Strength and Rock Smash. So I am going to name this guy after a TMNT type of villain, and this is going to be named after with Bebop, because of Bebop and Rocksteady. I like TMNT. It was such a good show. Also, the original movies were also pretty good, except for TMNT 3. That movie was just really horrible. Well, there we go. Bebop. Finally here. Alright. So now it's all worth to reach off into where Meteor Falls is going to be. And now, majority of this little last bit of some stuff is where I'm just going to have to battle out with a couple of different trainers. Well, it's a good thing that I didn't run into this grass as our first encounter. Because like that's a big difference. A Rhyperior to a Caterpie. Well, to be honest with you, if I got a Butterfree on my team, I would probably never even know what type of moves that Caterpie would actually have. So I don't know if I would have made that choice or not. But we got ourselves with a Crobat, and we already know what to do out here. We're just gonna go and bring out with Minnie. Minnie will go and take care of this type of situation here. And I think one good Thunder should at least be able to go and do it. Thunder works most of the time. So there we go. And just like that, Crobat is down and out. And that's already a nice good win right there to go and start things off with. Ooh, look at that. And Baxter wants to go and learn Stone Edge now. I kind of like the moves that we already have. I don't think I would really want to go out my way to use out with a Stone Edge, I don't think. Because, like, I really do like Guillotine, because Guillotine is just there just for, like, an emergency type of way, unless if, like, we're running into, like, a legendary Pokemon. And that's, like, the only time that I'll only, like, use, I think, like, Guillotine. Unless if it's, like, a really annoying Pokemon that's, like causing up some, like, grief, like a Wobbuffet or something, then I wouldn't mind trying to use it. Unless if the Wobbuffet doesn't go for Destiny Bomb first. That'd be a problem. There you go, guys. Started with a Protein. Always good to see those type of items showing up around here. Yeah, I haven't really went and used up any of the EVs yet. Like, I should probably start doing some of those. See, it's so annoying because, like, even if we want to try and get it around from one way, the opposing trainer is gonna go and block you the other direction. It's like only some trainers like don't really have like their type of like line of sight that they always keep on like directly trying to go and challenge you. But let's go and see what we can do out here with this Gloom. Gloom shouldn't be all that too bad. Wow, it has Ice Burn? Okay. This man literally has Kyrev's move. You know what? We're gonna go and just make sure that we just go and knock out Gloom right away. Because I don't know what other type of moves that Gloom is gonna have. Nice. And Doug is all the way at the level 38. Just 2 more to go, and hopefully there is gonna be an evolution there. Nice. And Minnie is all the way up to level 30. And once we learn Mud Bomb, ooh, so it's going for a Quagsire move basically. I kind of like the moves that I have already, right? Like, I think we already got, like, some ground type moves as it is, but I wouldn't really want to go and change out Volt Switch or Thunder, because I think I kind of like those moves, and I kind of want to keep with those. Same with Soft Boil and Mystical Fire. Unless if Minnie decides to go and change up a Fire typing move at some point, like if it goes for, like, Flamethrower or something. Probably going to switch that around, but that's basically about it. So here comes that with Latias. Yeah, so we're going to go for Shadow Force. That should be simple enough, right? Yeah, nice try. But you know what? We're going to bust through the dimensions and hit you with a Shadow Force. So there we go. So just like that, we already got ourselves a nice good another win right there. I have to say, like, for me personally, I really do like Meteor Falls, like, in this type of game of war as compared to the original version. Because, like, you just see, like, all these, like, ginormous amount of craters, and you can actually, like, walk on into them. Because, like, I know that before, like, in the original game, you never really were able to go and walk on into those craters to begin with. Well, and can we dodge around? Yes, we can. Look at that. Yeah, but I know there's one hiker where you kind of have to do a mandatory battle with because he's just going to be blocking your way. That's going to be right here. But I think he only has like one Pokemon like throughout this battle, so he's not really all that too annoying. Well, he does have a Zangoose. That could probably chase things up. Because I know that we've seen a Zangoose before, and within here of Nova Hoenn, and these guys can get a little bit annoying. Oh my lord, with Persepi Blades, yeah, that would have been really bad. Alright, well anyways, we're all finished out here with that. And I think this is going to be about time where I think we are going to have to go and do a little bit of an outro. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode for today on Nova Hoenn. We will be going and picking things more up within the Meteor Falls area. And be seeing what's going to be happening from there. So of course, see you guys then, and peace.